In this episode, we are going to save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, and maybe some sweat.
So if you've ever said to yourself, I think I need more cardio, we're here to help.
Yeah, we're going to point you in the right direction of what type of cardio, what's going to be best for you, and what will hit your goal better.
Okay, so let's get started.
Here we go.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
This is episode 10.
We're at 10 already.
We're at 10.
We're at 10 already.
I'm very
Hopefully they've
excited.
gotten better and not worse.
Right.
It's only 10, so
Yeah,
could be the
I know.
pinnacle. We got this, though.
Definitely. But today we want to talk about a hot topic because everybody
hot
feels
topic.
like they got to do all this cardio. Like I got to do more cardio. Even you are always like, I got to do more
Yeah.
cardio. I got to get my cardio in.
That's because I like food.
Yeah.
And you can't outwork a shitty diet. So let's be real. I know, understand all that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people get the cardio in there and they think cardio is definitely going to be like an aggressive, really aggressive situation you have to do. I feel like we've made cardio such a punishment
Right.
rather than being like something that is actually really good for your health.
Yeah, your overall health, not
Mm-hmm.
just, losing body fat or trying to, lose weight, that kind of thing, but your overall, your cardiovascular health.
Ooh.
Hence the name
Cardio.
cardio. All right, so those of you that don't know what cardio is actually sustained movement that will elevate your heart rate and keep your lungs moving at a sustained pace. So basically what this does is it trains your circulatory system and your lungs in order to just work better, essentially. So it helps your overall health and function, your endurance levels, that kind of stuff when it comes to your breathing and your heart pumping and all that good stuff. So don't automatically think of cardio as it's my fat burning, weight loss, cure all.
Miracle,
Yeah. That's not actually technically what cardio is.
Yeah, and cardio is definitely good for like same thing. Reason you strength train and the reason you do progressive overload. Cardio is the same thing.
Right.
Like you want to start. If you can't run a mile right now, then don't. Just walk for as long as you can. If you want to put a little bit of 30-second running in there, that's soft and easy, and you haven't done that, then you work on that. You get that running in, and then maybe you'll move that up to a minute. Those are progressions. Mm-hmm. So those are the way to go to build up your heart and your lungs to make them stronger. Really good because cardio is involved in everyday life.
Right.
Just like strength and strength training and helping your bones. But cardio is like carrying groceries up the flight of steps or to your house or from the store. Groceries are a big thing.
Yeah.
You always used to say, I would only work out so I can carry all the groceries in one trip.
That's right. That's
The
right.
truth.
And I can.
Yeah, you can, but you don't have to because I usually do it.
It's
But
very true.
but yeah, no, it's a big thing in everyday life. If you have kids and you run around and play with the kids, you need that so you don't get so winded and just walking around,
Right.
getting up and down. Cardio is a huge deal.
It does. It improves your oxygen delivery throughout your body. So you're breathing, you're not, like you said, getting winded, making sure you're not getting lightheaded, all those kinds of things. So it just really does help your overall just endurance when it comes to basic physical activities that you're doing throughout your day.
Yeah, it helps you with your prolonged
Yeah.
sex activity too. We'll get to that later. Men. So do your cardio, do whatever, but we got some breakdowns for you. So
Different types of cardio and basically what they're good for and what they're not so good for. So you're not wasting your time doing things that might not necessarily help you get to your end goals.
yes, your particular goals. So
Okay, so the first type of cardio is going to be neat cardio. So what is
this
neat?
is so neat.
Neat.
It's neat. This cardio is neat. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis,
Yes.
which means it's how your body like does every little thing from breathing when you sleep to moving around, your little jitters and like your heart, keep your organs going, and breaking down food.
Right.
So that is the easiest breakdown of that.
Yeah. So that's basically the cardio that you're doing just by living,
Mm-hmm.
just by being alive and going about your day. This is the cardio that you're doing without even realizing it.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit like a little fidgeting too kind of gets in there a little bit. But these are your basic ones. And a little tip with this, it's not cardio, but your thermogenesis, is that when you eat protein, your body works harder to break protein down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually more beneficial to eat a little bit higher protein, nothing crazy, but a little bit, and it will actually take more calories or whatever and burn those down more.
Oh, look at you with the little
A
drops
little
of
tip of
knowledge.
the day, take the nugget, run with the nugget. But not going to be a miracle worker, but it does help. Anything helps, right?
Right.
So the neat cardio is also going to be like your little bit of walking, your normal everyday life. You're walking, if you fidget a lot. I fidget a lot, and that does burn a little bit of cardio, like doing your very, very small things in just everyday life. That's what that is. So if you're someone that has a job of just sitting all day, or you just sit all day, this is great for you. This is just something that will really help. Try to get a walk or two in, a small walk. Move around the house a little more, do some cleaning.
Yeah.
Like I know that nobody wants to clean for exercise, but the more you move your body, the more this will work out.
Right, and this is good for those people that want to park a little bit further out in the parking lot to walk into the store. You're going to get a few extra steps in, or say like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or like those little things. So that's going to be falling into more of your neat cardio.
And these can be, you can add in if you're someone that sits or is just trying to lose, trying to lose a little bit of fat. And all. These are little add-ins that will not make you disrupt your entire day. There are things you can do, things you can just really pay attention to, like walking, we say walking the dogs, walking, doing whatever, little tiny things you like to do, walking downstairs, parking farther away, which you mentioned. If you're at work, trying to get up every 15 minutes, go to the water fountain, come back. Those are little things will add up, and they build good habits, especially movement, and it's really good for you. So that is great for the beginner people right there.
Yeah.
It's a great way to start.
All right, so our next cardio is going to be called Zone 2 cardio.
There's a lot of zones.
Zone 2. So explain to us what Zone 2 is and why it's like the sweet spot.
Zone 2 is awesome. Number one, it's where you get your heart rate from like 113 to 134, I think. Right, 134, right? So, even though I have it written down, I had to look. But 133, actually. 114 to 133. But anywhere in between those is great for Zone 2. It helps your body really dive into like the fat burning part of it. If you go above that, it gets in a little bit more of the energy levels and stuff, but that's great. This is also like a little bit more of a brisk walking. This is a little bit more intentional cardio, but it's not like extreme. It's not like you're going to hit stuff yet. It's like you're just doing that intentional cardio. We're doing like when you take a walk, you make sure it's a little bit brisk. You walk on an incline, incline treadmill. If you're doing treadmill, incline treadmill is one of the. I recommend that to anyone trying to lose weight. An incline treadmill for a duration of time is fantastic for you. The Zone 2 staying in there is awesome. If you like to bike, if you want to jog, those are also inside of the Zone 2. Just so your heart rate stays between 114 and 133 for a sustained amount of time.
Right.
You can't just hit that and then go back down to your walk. And it's like, you're 1.5 and then 114 and all back down. You've got to sustain that.
And the idea behind it is when you're in it that you are like, what, I can do this. Like I can keep this up. This isn't like I'm not killing myself right now. I'm able to have like conversations, even if it's like, not, if it's short sentences, whatever, but you're still maintaining, conversations, you're able to speak, that kind of thing. So, it's not going to be, you're super intense for, the next 2 hours and you feel like you're going to die when you're done. Like it's something that you're like, I can totally do this and keep this up, and your heart rate's just going with you. And
this is awesome for people that have like, they are strength training and they just got done, then they want to get some extra fat burning in. After your strength training, this is where you want to be. You want to do that incline treadmill walk. You want to do those things. This is also something you can really get in if you're just honestly just like having a long day and you're tired. You can get this in for good cardio. You shouldn't like have to kill yourself to burn fat. It's not that big of a deal. We'll get into the other options with the cardio stuff, but this is always the sweet part, like we said. This is where we always say, if you want to burn fat and you have the time frame for this is where to go. This is like you said, you can go walk. It's mindless. Like you don't got to think about it. If you want to do a little bit of the higher end, you can stay in the 133, which is definitely puts you in the higher end. But that's good. You can also go back and forth, do a little bit of harder walking, a little bit harder incline, and come back. But this will honestly, over time, milk fat off with a good diet that you're paying attention to. There's no miracle here. And I know the cardio is not the best topic in the world. It's not the most fun fucking thing in the world. But once you figure it out and realize, like, if you just got to pay attention, be intentional with everything you do. If you want goals, everything has to be part of that goal. We've said that before.
Well, I think, I feel like cardio gets a bad rap, but at the same time, like there's a lot of people out there that love cardio.
Yeah.
And I think that's fantastic. But you definitely want to make sure you're doing what's right for you and what feels good to you. And if it's something that you enjoy, then do more of that.
Yeah, because the best cardio for you is what?
Cardio that you do.
The cardio you enjoy. you do is number one, but the cardio you enjoy because you'll do it consistently.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy something, there's a very, very big chance, guess what you're not going to do? You're not going to want to go do it. You're not going to do it. And these are things that you can really, really do. It's an everyday thing that you enjoy. This is the one that we really want to drive home because this is zone 2 is where it's at. If you just try this for 4 weeks, give it 4 weeks and give it your time frame. It'll burn your calories. You should be good. This should be awesome.
All right, so our next cardio is going to be the low intensity steady state cardio.
Very similar to zone 2.
Yeah, very similar to zone 2. We do this a lot. So a lot of nice long walks outside in the sunshine. You could be doing like an easy elliptical, easy cycling, anything that's just getting you moving.
Yeah, you want to move the body. That's a big thing, especially nowadays. Like I've said before, is that we don't move enough. Most people don't move enough. They do sit on the computer a lot. They do sit watching TV. And this is great for beginners. This is great. Just get, like you said, cycling or a row machine is awesome. And you don't have to kill yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's the
have
thing.
to be
Don't have to
heavy
just
intense.
if you haven't done this, go ahead and start, and that's better than what you're doing before. And then after a week or two, once you get comfortable, try to up a little bit, make it a little bit more intense or a little bit longer duration, or some intense with longer duration. Just progress through it.
Right.
And then with a good diet, I cannot say this enough, with a good diet that you know how much you're taking in, how many calories you're taking in, right? All that together will be part of the plan and help you cut some weight, cut some fat.
Yep.
Get all shredded, looking jacked, right?
All right, so the next cardio is something that people either love it or they hate it, and that is HIIT, high intensity. Do you love it or hate it?
Both. It's like in my head, I just want to do it because
You go in, just go.
you go in, you're badass, and you realize you go in 15 seconds of it, you're about to throw up already. And there's people that love that. It definitely will humble you, and it's supposed to. So I think it's fantastic. I like sweating. I love the trying to drip sweat. I also don't like the factor that I'm like, feel like I'm going to throw up a lot.
Yeah. So with the high intensity, that's going to be like your sprinting or your burpees and like your circuits. Really
CrossFit-y
intense.
kind of shit, kind of. Like that's what I CrossFit-y. I know you CrossFit, people like to do that, but it is you're going to do multiple exercises in a row without rest.
Yeah.
That's what a circuit is. So you want to do those things. You want to do like some ball slams, some sled pushes.
Yeah.
It's good if you can do a good circuit if you're trying to do HIIT. I would not recommend trying to do HIIT after a strength training thing or before. Definitely not before.
Definitely not before.
Or maybe later in that day, but not a couple hours close to each other. You need a rest, right? And after that, then do your ball slams, your sled pushes, or whatever. But I like to do like a legs and then upper, and then legs and upper, or lower, and then full body. I don't do like lunges and then jump squats. I don't like to do a hammer out the legs at one point. That's just me. I like to try to change it up so I'm not completely fried. If you do a circuit of squats and then lunges, and then you're toasted. You're not going to make it much that far. So a well-planned circuit can really, really, really drive it home.
Yeah. And so who would you say overall, like, HIIT workouts are going to be the best for? Like, what is the purpose of a HIIT? Because I mean, it's like go, and then you're dead for like the rest
for 2
of
or
the
3
day.
minutes and take you to do it again, and then you do it again. These are people like athletes and people that really want to progress. Like beginners can do these, but it's going to be really aggressive. You know what I mean? You can do any kind of HIIT. A lot of HIIT too doesn't take a lot of technique. I'm not going to use it. Doesn't take a lot. Slamming balls and doing push-ups and doing burpees, you can always get better technique, but mostly people, if they're capable physically, they can usually pull those things off. The purpose of the HIIT is to really, really, really tax the lungs and the heart and the cardiovascular system, obviously.
So how does high intensity sort of fit into the grand scheme of like the fat burning? So if I just want to go in and do like high intensity and I work out really hard for like 45 minutes, but then I'm like sitting on my ass the rest of the day, like, is that effective?
It can be effective for someone, yes, very much. So what you would do though, you're just taking an amount of calories burnt and squeezing it into a small window. The problem you run into, number one, it's very hard. It's very hard on the nervous system and the body. It takes more recovery time. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't enjoy it. A lot of people do enjoy it. I enjoy it sporadically. It's really hard to do.
Once a month.
Yeah, it's really hard to do hit trainings every day or every other day. I wouldn't even recommend that unless it's something you really love. Athletes definitely train like this because a football player, a boxer, anyone that needs the explosiveness and needs to be able to do that shit. You know what I mean? They need to be able to do certain things and different movements and different ways and just keep their cardio up. So this is great for certain athletes, especially like boxers would do stuff like this because, I mean, if you've never tried to box, like I am terrible and I do it on a bag, I'm not saying I can do it. 3 minutes of boxing and then with some intensity is a long time.
Yeah.
So you don't even realize. Try boxing one time with gloves on, hit decently hard for 3 minutes with your feet walking. It will kill you. So I have respect for any person that boxes or does any kind of martial arts stuff consistently for that long. I want to see you. You're the one I want to see up there with you're like, hi-yas. I want to see you. You need to do that. We'll get you in there. You got this long limbs.
I'd love to.
Get you some headgear.
I got to take my nails off, though, because they don't fit in the bag.
We'll get you in that self-defense class where you just scratch people.
All right, and then, so our last sort of cardio that we're going to talk about is just your general, like your sports, your recreational stuff, like your pickleballs and your tennis and all that fun stuff. I mean, that always, that counts as cardio.
Yeah, and moving your body, anytime you can get your heart rate up and your breathing and for a sustained time, that's cardio. You know, so do your sports you love. If it's pickleball, like you were saying, if it's rowing, like a rowing machine, riding a bike. Like I always say riding a bike because I love a bike, and I think a bike feels fantastic. It's not hard on you, but you can get, and if it's nice out and you have a nice place, you can do that for a long time and enjoyable with someone. You know, great time. You don't got to be doing backflips or anything crazy. But it's just something that I think people overlook just having fun as being cardio. And cardio doesn't have to be miserable. It's not punishment. Cardio can be fun.
Right. I think that's so funny that people think that because they're having a good time or they're not thinking about it, that they're not getting their cardio in, when it's like the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Like that's really what cardio should be about. You know, unless you have really solid goals and you're like, I have to do this for, you know, you're competing or this, that, or the other, whatever it is.
Level, yeah.
But, you know, for the most part, like you do whatever you can to make cardio fun. Do it with a friend. Like put on some music, like, you know, do your thing. And if you have a sport that you enjoy, like kickball or soccer or whatever it is, you're running around with your kids, having fun, like do it. That's cardio. It totally counts.
Yes, and what I said earlier, sex counts also. Have more sex, have more fun, enjoy the things, and try to last long. Just saying.
Endurance,
because, you know, there's nothing wrong with going at it for a couple minutes. Take a break. You know, do other things. Go back at it. This is the sexual hit we'll talk about. But yeah, I'm seriously though, like that burns calories also.
It does.
Don't think that's not, you know, add more of that to your life. Add some sports, hanging out with your people, taking a walk, you know, riding your bike, doing all that, having more sex, and you'll be mentally healthy.
Yeah, it really does help with your mental outlook.
Yeah,
when you
it
get out and you
helps
get
with
that physical activity in, and you know, just enjoying it.
Yeah, you got to enjoy your life. And that's one thing I think where this whole fitness thing and everything, a lot of people, especially beginners, when you have some weight to drop or a lot of weight to drop, or you get like bombarded with just how hard it has to be. People are very intense with the fitness thing online. Some people are. You know, you got to do this. Why don't you? Like, no. Do what works for you. Right? Do exactly what works for you and what you enjoy, and try some different things. Try every single one of these cardio things.
Yeah.
For real, because you might like them. And you can do them all too. You don't have to be like, I can only do this right here. This neat is the only thing I can. No. Do a neat one day, then do a zone 2, and then do some HIIT, and then, you know, get your strength training in though. The cardio and strength training are two different things.
They are two different things, but they really do complement each other. Yes.
If you're lifting heavy, but your lungs and your heart are having problems, it's going to hinder you lifting heavy, right? And vice versa also. So, yeah, definitely, like she said, that was a great point. Make sure they're together and you're doing them. So
they make a great couple, great team.
They do make a great couple, yes. So let's hit real quick on a couple myths. Myths.
Cardio myths.
Got some myths.
All right, hit us.
Number 1, more cardio does not mean more fat loss. Yeah, it just burns calories. It doesn't really like help that much fat loss. What's yours?
I can't see them from here.
I'll give you one. Harder isn't better.
I don't know that that's true.
I knew you were going to say that. I fucking knew you were going to say that.
Harder cardio isn't necessarily better cardio.
No.
So it really just depends on your goals and what you're working towards and what's right for your body. Because sometimes we have a tendency to overdo it, thinking like, I need to go really intense, I really need to go hard on this. And then your nervous system gets overloaded and your joints, and then things start to get injured and all that kind of stuff. So you really have to pay attention to you and what works for you.
Yeah,
Everybody's different.
If you're overdoing cardio without being fed, also it can dive. Now, grain of salt, because I hate, you know how I am. It can dive into using your muscle tissue as energy rather than your fat and your food that you have in your system. So don't say you can't do cardio because it's going to eat all your fat, all your muscle away. Grain of salt. And the next one is walking doesn't count as cardio. I said that in one of the other ones. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Walking is great for a lot of people. A lot of people walking is great for. So if you don't walk a lot, go walk. If you're not an athlete, or you are an athlete or whatever, you agree with that? Like walking.
Yeah, 100%. Walking, I think, is really underrated.
I think it's super underrated.
Because we feel like we're not huffing and puffing and out of breath, that it's not working and that it's not doing anything. But that's 100% not true. Walking is so good for you.
Yeah, and it's also good for your, like, after a meal, it gets all your stuff moving.
Yeah, it helps
it's good for your
digestion.
joints. It's good for your body. And if it's nice out and you live in a place where you can go walk, it's like nice and you have a nice environment around, you're not getting shot at or stabbed when you're walking around. Like, that's where we live. We're in the hood. We're not in the hood at all. Anyway, but if you have a nice and the weather's nice, walk. What's your next one?
Sex totally replaces cardio.
Sex is cardio. It doesn't
Sex
replace
is cardio.
But you know
No,
what?
sex does not replace cardio, but I mean, it's a really,
The best one.
Yeah, it's a really helpful. You want to make sure that you get your cardio in so that you can have more sex.
Hey, that's a good way to
So
look at
that
it.
you can last longer.
Yes.
That's one of the things that really
get it.
that's one of the reasons that I like to work out is because it makes me
Last longer.
better, just overall better.
Everything. Oh, keep going. I want to hear this. Keep going.
No, it makes you better in bed.
It makes you, yeah.
Yeah, you
I mean,
get better endurance. You're able to do more positions, hold things longer, and stretching and all that kind of stuff, all the flexibility, all of it.
Yeah.
It's all, it just makes it way more enjoyable.
Fitness is really good for the
Fitness.
overall sex. I mean, it also does the thing we talked about is when you're in fit and when you're in shape and you feel pretty fit, you feel pretty good walking to the bathroom naked.
Yeah,
Right, you
or
wanna
walking from
show
the
it up.
bathroom to the bed.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what's
good.
up?
It's a good thing. It has a lot of benefits. The last one is weightlifting is cardio.
Weightlifting is not cardio.
It is not cardio. They, like you said earlier, they complement each other, and
And you can get
definitely
out of
strength.
breath and you can feel
Yeah.
that, but it's not a sustained thing. It's not like over a sustained amount of time, which is technically what cardio is. So that's why the cardio is so helpful, because you won't get so
Yeah,
out of breath and huffy and puffy in between sets.
yeah. You definitely need to get your strength training in to build muscle. And when you're doing that, you shouldn't be relying on fatigue. You should be doing your muscle failure, but not fatigue. I'm not going to go into the difference, but you should definitely do those.
All right, so we want to thank you so much for being here. Hopefully, we clarified some things when it comes to cardio. And definitely give them all a try. Let us know what you think and which one works best for you. Hopefully, you learned a few things. Right?
I learned some things.
Oh, I definitely learned some things.
Did you? I hope they're all good things.
All good things.
But if you have any questions about anything, please let us know. If you have any topics you want covered, please let us know that also. We're always looking for topics.
Yep, drop us a comment below, and we will see you in our next video.
Number 10.
Bye,
See ya.
guys.
Good.